that's it for our predictions, which means we will go on to our 5. We've mentioned it all through the last couple segments. Our 5 from this week was a little hard to come up with, but we did get a few good matches this week. NXT UK had some good matches, but we had a lot to choose from. I could have probably made 7 or 8 top matches this week, but here we go. I'll give you the honorable mention. The Heritage Rules match from NXT UK should have been on. Could have been on there. Great match. The Gauntlet could have been on there. Great match. The last night's 6-way scramble kind of could have made it as well. It didn't. But what did was our number 5 match from Impact Wrestling on Thursday, the X Division number 1 contenders 6-way scramble, which was won by El Phantasmo, highlighting that huge spot that I mentioned a few minutes ago with Phantasmo doing the old school around half the ring and then hitting his his DVD from Ace Austin to the outside. Just fantastic. Loved it. 100% loved it. Now, we've got... Oh, where were we? After that, we see number 4. Go figure. He's on it again. El Phantasmo versus Josh Alexander from Under Siege last night. It was a great X Division match. X Division is killing it lately. As you can see, having 2 of the 5 matches, even if they are number 4 and 5, highly competitive week, as you'll see who the next 3 are. And speaking of which, number 3, Jon Moxley versus Yuji Nagata, Blue Justice from AEW Dynamite for the IWGP United States Championship. As someone who has seen Nagata live, it was fantastic to see him on AEW Dynamite. The two had a classic strong style match, but if you love strong style, you're going to love it. They showed the respect afterwards. Perfect. Loved it. Number 2 is from NXT, and it is the 2 out of 3 Falls Cruiserweight Championship match between Santos Escobar and Kushida. Not as great as I thought it could have been, but it was still fantastic. Those two, it's almost impossible to have a bad match. And it was nice to see Kushida come out with the win in the end. Now, I think we can all agree we can all guess what number 1 is after I've just said those 4, plus the honorable mentions. Number 1, from AEW Dynamite, the main event, Miro versus Darby Allin for the TNT Championship. It was exactly what we needed from Miro. Miro came out, dominated, destroyed Darby. Darby just wouldn't give up, gives him that never quit attitude, while also making Miro look like the $1 million that we all wanted him to be, and that he finally is. I'm not one of these people that is bitching about how they booked Miro. I'm not. I think everything's been done well. They gave him a story. They didn't just come in and say, hey, here's this old WWE guy that you guys wanted to push, so we're going to push him. That's where TNA failed in so many ways. You don't just push a guy when he comes in. You got to have a story for him. And if you don't, when you're done the push, you got nothing. They just fizzle out. And that's one of the issues that TNA had during their heyday. We'll get back to that. So we want to hear from you and what your 5 favorite matches were from last week. Comment below with them so we can compare what you think. If you agree with our 5, or even if you don't, please give us a like on the video, as it would truly help us out with getting more people to join the community and share their opinion on what the best matches of the past week were.